Hi and welcome back. Well, we are totally changing gears now. We've moved inside. We're actually now at the Bishopric Learning Center where we're going to talk with the Dean of Continuing Education, Laura Coffey, about a really exciting thing that goes on here at the college. It's actually not even at the college, is it, Laura?
No, we contract with some outside companies in order to bring these classes to residents in Rockingham County.
And so what we're talking about are online classes. You never even have to go in a classroom. You can sit in your pajamas and do it from home if you want to.
Absolutely, yeah.
It is so cool. So it's the big program is called Ed2Go.
That's right.
ED, the number 2, go. Ed2Go.
Ed2Go.
But there are different types of classes involved with this. I mean, there is a whole lot offered, and it ranges personal enrichment all the way to professional development. Kind of define those for us and what you see.
Sure, that's the beauty of it, and that's why we chose to partner with Ed2Go to bring these classes to Rockingham Community College. We're able to offer classes that are taught, the classes are instructor-led. There's chat rooms where you talk with other students, you talk with your instructor. One example would be a famous author that has written certain self-help books that you would like to take a class from. You can do that. You can have just one student that wants the class from Rockingham Community College, and the class will go. So no classes are canceled. And it really allows us to network and get such a variety of classes that we wouldn't be able to offer otherwise.
So they're actually now, it's divided into 2 different websites now.
That's right.
Okay, so explain those to us.
Okay, there's the Gatlin website, which is a new offering we just started this summer, which offers certification courses through third parties. So there's preparation for national exams, for example, in healthcare, green technology, all sorts of things for people that are already working that want to bolster their credentials, maybe put something on their website or their advertising that they are certified in such and so. So we offer a range of things. Then there's the Ed2Go, which would be more for we do have some professional classes like buying and selling on eBay, things like that, but also just personal enrichment classes are available. And the Ed2Go classes are all 24 hours, 2 lessons a week, and 6 weeks long. So they're ongoing. And both the classes you can register at any time. We're always taking registrations for those and getting people in on different intervals.
So that's a big plus, is that you're not waiting for class to start necessarily like you do in a regular instructional classroom that is brick and mortar. You can kind of do it as needed.
That is a great option. Business and industry love that because the classes are online and they know that the class is going to make. It gives them the flexibility so there's not as much off time from the job. A lot of companies are doing the Six Sigma, leadership, communication skills, things like that.
If you are interested in taking an Ed2Go class, now a couple of things that you need to know. First of all, you want to go to the website www.ed2go.com/RockCC. That'll get you to the Rockingham Community College website for Ed2Go. What you can do is you can search or look around for different classes. As we've talked about, not all the Ed2Go classes are in that book that you probably just recently got at home. So we can look around. Let's say you are interested in taking like digital photography or something like that. So we can look around and see. Well, here's Discover Digital Photography. And it shows you all the different things that you can do. So if you want to learn more about Discover Digital Photography, you can look at it. It gives you detail. It gives you the syllabus for what you'll need for the class. Kind of tells you exactly what classes, what each class is going to be about for the weeks that you take it. And you can find information about the instructor who will be your online instructor. It'll also give you the requirements that you would need, like if in particular this one you're going to need internet access, email, and Adobe Flash and PDF plugins. And you can also find out some other student reviews from other students who have previously taken this class. Now, one of the key things and cool things that we talked about is the fact that you can actually start this class without ever having paid for it. You can do like a little demo of the class. You can actually go through the first 5 lessons, and you can take the first quiz. That'll give you an idea if you really are going to enjoy this class or if it's right up your alley what you need. So if you're interested in doing that, you can just go to View Demo, and you'll click on that, and then there'll be like a course pretest. Which of the following is a drawback to digital photography when compared to film photography? And so you'll answer these questions. That'll give you an idea of, you know, what your knowledge is at this point. Then you can also go back and what is digital photography? So here's the first 5 chapters that you can do, and here's the first quiz from lesson 1. And that'll help you understand, is this going to work for me? The other thing, you can also do a printer-friendly version of lesson 1 if you don't want to have to read the whole thing online. If you want a hard copy to read, you know, it's sitting some other place in front of your computer screen, you can do that as well. That sounds like a big plus for local business and industry leaders to be able to access this. And you were telling me earlier that the crazy thing about this is you guys have people from all over the world registering for Rockingham Community College classes.
This has totally surprised us.
Yeah.
And part of the reason is a lot of colleges require a technology fee, which our college intentionally has tried to make these accessible and flexible. There's no technology fee at Rockingham. So anyone with internet access can take these classes, and they'll get a certificate from Rockingham Community College in Wentworth, North Carolina. We've had people from the Soviet Union take classes through us.
So that, you know, that helps with the diversity of the class itself. I would think that you would get some really different perspectives from interacting with people from different countries, different parts of our country, when you're talking about different subjects.
Yeah, and that's a real advantage, you know, for the college, and also because it's not bricks and mortar. We don't have to get the latest software. It's provided through our partnership with Ed2Go. So we can offer classes that we normally couldn't, like, you know, very advanced programming classes, for example, for professionals that, you know, want to learn a certain software, certain coding language, and that kind of thing. So it really gives us a diversity of classes we couldn't otherwise offer, you know, financially.
Right. Now let's talk about financial a little bit. There's a huge difference between the Ed2Go class price and the Gatlin class price, and the hours involved.
That's right. As I said, the Ed2Go's 24 hours, 6-week class, and then the Gatlin, the professional credentialing classes do vary. You have up to 18 months to complete the class. Some of the classes are more than 400 hours of instruction. So there is financial aid available through Gatlin for those classes.
And they can run quite expensive. I was checking, and they can be upwards to $3,000.
Absolutely, and that's because they are, you know, national credentials.
And by that, I believe you're saying that that means that they would, when a student completes that, they would get a certificate from a national organization, nationally recognized.
That's correct. That's correct.
So that really would be a bump to the resume.
Absolutely, and you're getting the latest, you know, policies, the latest, you know, information, you know, from these national organizations. One thing I wanted to mention that I'm so excited about is Rockingham Community College is ranked in the top 20 nationally with these programs. We have had, you know, in the top 20 of enrollment. We have beaten larger, you know, 4-year schools and 2-year schools. So it's something that really works. And we find a lot of people that take one class will take another, and they tell friends. So I think it's only going to grow.
Do you all, because of the situation that it is online, do you get much feedback from people to know how they're doing or what they think of it?
We do. The local newspaper recently featured a woman who had small children at home. She hadn't been a very successful student, and she tried some Ed2Go classes, and now she's coming back to finish a degree here. And she credits this program because she, gain some confidence and realize I still can learn, and this is interesting, and I can do it. So we really do, meet a range of skills with these classes.
So what do you think are some of the advantages? Some people may say, well, I need that hands-on learning. What do you think are some of the advantages for doing an online class?
Well, I think you can work at your own pace. You have, so many lessons that you have to finish within a time frame, so you need to budget your time. But you can work at your own pace. You, can work either at the library, at home, at your workplace. The flexibility is great. And the variety of classes. There's a lot of stackable classes, like in the nonprofit management. There's a number of classes you can take, one about working with boards and one on grant writing and things like that. To if you're already a professional, you're busy. These are things that really boil down hot topics, things that are just-in-time training for today's workplace.
That is excellent. Now, one of the really cool things is that you can actually try these classes out before you even pay for them. Yeah,
people are surprised at that. Yeah.
How does that work?
That's just something that our partner at Ed2Go has made available. And you can't get credit, but you can get in there and look around, see how it works, see how to navigate. There's an orientation program, and we have staff here at the college you can call, and we'll help you walk through if you've never done an online class.
Mm-hmm. Cool. That is so awesome. Now, you guys send something out like this every semester, and through the summer we get this at home. Most residents get this at home, but this is not inclusive.
Yes, thank you
of the Ed2Go classes.
That's right. We just couldn't possibly include all of the classes. But if you go on the websites online, you can go through and sort, and if you're interested in a computer class or a writing class, you can go in and narrow things down.
So there's a whole lot more than what is in this.
Yes, yes.
That was a misconception I know I had when I got this.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned it.
So there's a whole lot more out there.
That's right.
Now, a couple of things, so we can go online to the two websites, and we'll give him those, and then to see what's offered, and then you enroll there as well.
That's right. You can enroll without even having to come on campus, if that's what's most convenient for you.
Okay, but you do not pay online. That we need to send in, right?
That's correct. That's right.
Okay, so don't pay online. Now, we're almost out of time, but I do want to hit a couple of things. What are the most, you were mentioning some of the most popular Ed2Go classes.
Really, our top three courses are project management, the veterinary assistant, and leadership programs.
That is great. Those sound like fun. And then in the Gatlin program, I was reading that pharmacy tech is one, which is huge.
Yeah.
And then wedding planner.
Yeah, wedding planner. Yeah.
So just a huge variety of things that you can do online.
That's right.
Well, Laura, we really appreciate you,
Thank you
talking to us and showing us about this and how this program works. We hope a lot of people want to be part of the top 20.
I hope so.
In the country.
Absolutely.
All right, and be able to mingle and learn with other distance learners from all over the world.
That's right.
Okay, Laura, thank you so much. I'm Kathy Cheek, your host for Rockingham Community College RCC Connections. Thanks for joining us.